You're watching Community Conversations, a Concord TV production.
Hello, this is Community Conversations, a program produced by Concord Community TV. It is also in the form of a podcast, so you can listen to us anywhere on your car, or you can watch us on demand on yourconcordtv.org. I'm Doris Ballard, your host and also Executive Director of Concord TV, and I'm thrilled to have I feel almost like she's my monthly co-host, Nicole Prokop from the Concord Public Library. She is the Adult Services and Outreach Coordinator for the library. And this is our third time, Nicole. Yes, well, welcome again.
Thank you.
And boy, you've got this great how-to festival going on on May 20th, Saturday, May 20th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Perfect time to kick off the day.
Yeah.
And let's jump right into it. First of all, what is a how-to festival?
So the How-To Festival is something that highlights the talents and skills of Concord businesses, organizations, residents. It's a day of workshops, essentially, or we're calling them programs. So it's 3 hours. There's 30 programs. There's 6 programs going on every 25 minutes. So each program lasts for 25 minutes. And in that program, attendees learn some sort of skill from a professional, from a local professional.
Well, we're just going to dig right in. But first, is this provided, the how-to festivals, for other libraries across the country?
The How-To Festival, yeah, so we actually got the idea. There's a couple of libraries in New Hampshire that do it.
Exactly. I was wondering, how did you get this idea? It's great.
It's one of those things that it makes sense to happen at a library, you know, because libraries are community centers and they are places where people go to learn. So it makes a lot of sense for a library to host a How-To Festival.
Sure.
And Portsmouth, New Hampshire has one every year. I think there might be another local library that does it. But yeah, there are libraries across the country that do how-to festivals.
Well, I'm looking forward to going to some of these. So let's just start right away. Let's see. How to help grow small local businesses. Learn how to support and sustain the small businesses in Concord. And that's presented by Kate Fleming of In Town Concord. Perfect.
Yeah.
And Kate is relatively new with In Town Concord, and she's a dynamo, I'll tell you.
Yeah. In Town is just so great. They're always supportive as well of what we're doing in the library. So I thought it would be wonderful to have them there.
Great.
And I think people in Concord are really interested in supporting local businesses and organizations. So this will be a good program.
That's great. So even if you're a small business already, or you want to learn,
or you're just a resident,
or want to support it,
it's open to everyone.
And how important it is to support local businesses. The money stays in the community.
Exactly.
They use all the services in the community.
Yeah.
How to explore Concord City trails. I've got to tell you that I never realized how many trails there were in Concord until I served on the council years ago. Very impressive. So if anyone loves hiking or exploring nature.
Yeah, that was we had something similar last year with Beth from the City of Concord Development Department, Community Development Department, and it was very well attended. People are really interested. And yeah, there's so many city trails. I've been trying to explore a new one once a week, and I hadn't realized there's so many, and there's so many fun options.
It really is unbelievable.
I know,
really.
It's great. It's a really great resource.
This is a good one. How to run a 5K. Learn how to train for your first 3.2-mile race, presented by Sean Gray of Runner's Alley, another small business that's on Main Street.
Yeah,
that sounds really fun.
Popular local business. Yeah.
Right. So I have family members who look for the different 5Ks to race in, and it just keeps them able to keep learning and growing and being good runners.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Gives them opportunities.
Right, and if you've seen the signs around town for the various 5Ks that happen in Concord, there seems to be a lot, and you've thought, well, I really want to do that, but I'm not sure, how do I get started?
Right.
This is a perfect program to go to. Sean's a professional.
How do you find them all? I mean, we're going to keep going with this. For those who are just tuning in, the Concord Library is having a how-to festival on Saturday, May 20th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So how do you do like brainstorm and think
Yes.
about it, right?
Yeah, we brainstorm. So a group of us who work on programming at the library get together and we talk about various programs that we think would be fun and that we think the Concord community and, you know, surrounding communities would be interested in. So what we did this year was we brainstormed, we came up with quite a few programs and ideas for vendors in the area who could provide the training for those programs, and we ended up voting. So it was hard.
Oh, I'll bet.
There's so much
There
in
is.
Concord. So
But this, again, all about collaborations, the collaboration we have together here.
exactly.
With
yeah.
Concord TV and the public library.
Exactly.
And I see it's just a wonderful opportunity to know what's happening in the community beyond the library.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for all of us to support each other and
So I'm going to go through some titles quickly, but then stop in some ones that I'm interested in, of course. I'm a little selfish here. How to Read Country Living highlights Wired and other digital magazines. Oh, this is something. Why don't we hold off on that one and talk about it in a while? Keep something for at the end, right? All right.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. How to Box for Fitness. Oh, I knew this was being presented by Title Boxing in Concord.
yeah.
I think that's something I'd like to go to. So, and this is free?
It is free, yes. So this is free. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be a Concord resident. You don't have to have a library card.
And there's something for all ages.
There's
I
something.
see.
It's very family friendly. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're into possibly learning how to box for fitness.
Yes, and that's actually a good example of a program where I think people have an idea of what boxing is and think, I can't get into that. That's not for me. And don't realize that Title Boxing offers these wonderful classes that are full body workouts, and they're so much fun, and there's loud music, and there's a lot of people. So that's the opportunity to, you know, learn, okay, this is a local thing that I can do.
Speaking of fitness, how to plan an effective fitness routine that fits your schedule. That's a challenge. Oh, the YMCA.
A lot of fits in one sentence there. Yes, the
Concord Y
YMCA, a
has
personal trainer from the Y will be there.
Wonderful. Okay, again, collaborations.
Exactly, yeah. Our neighbors.
It's a win-win-win all the way around. All right, so the How To Festival, for those who've just tuned in, is happening Saturday, May 20th. You are watching Community Conversations. I'm Doris Ballard, and my guest is Nicole Prokop, or you're listening to Community Conversations if you're on the podcast. All right, moving on. So How To Festival from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Concord Library on the 20th of this month. How to make healthy snacks. Ooh. Now, how to make healthy snacks from Tracy Komarek, RDLD of Fresh Roots.
Yeah, she's well known in Concord, and she has some wonderful recipes, so she'll be sharing with us.
And how to make, this sounds like how to make healthy, delicious smoothies. Oh, nice. And then how to make mason jar soups, corn chowder.
Yeah, notice the food theme.
Yeah, that
here.
seems to be right.
Yeah,
healthy,
and the smoothies, that's happening with Live Juice, so we'll have someone from Live Juice who, if you've had a smoothie from Live Juice, you'll know. You want to go there into that program. And then the mason jar soups, that's really fun. And that is being put on by the co-op, by the Concord Food Co-op. So.
Learn how to make mason jar soup kits for tasty gifts or a quick meal for yourself. I love that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
It's crafty and delicious. So.
And how making me hungry. How to relieve stress through mindfulness meditation. That's a big deal right now. Mindfulness meditation. I think that that it's just being present, right? And it's not being distracted.
Exactly.
That's
being present while meditating. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. And Betsy Black, we've had her at the
Betsy's
library.
great.
She's great. People love her and what she has to share. So
wonderful.
That should be good.
Okay, how to make kimchi. Learn how to make spicy Korean condiment at home. Again, something I never have thought.
I know. It's pretty popular right now.
And how to make sample and taste artisan olive oils and balsamic vinegars. I'm such a boring person. I really need, and I don't think there are other people like me. There's just, I use this olive oil, period. There's so many
Have you been to Charlotte's olive oil shop?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she has the funnest
Celeste
stuff.
Oliva, right? Is
Yes.
that how I say it? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not just, there's a lot more to olive oil in
Oh,
cooking
yeah.
and.
Oh yeah, and her olive oils and her vinegars are just so wonderful.
Well, there's so much here. We have to move on, I'm sure. Now we're moving on to the green section. And by the way, they can go on the website, correct? And
Yes,
see
so
this.
they can go on the website. There are two sides of our schedule. One has descriptions for all of the programs, and the other has the actual location in the library.
Right.
There's 6 spaces in the time. So
All right, and we did provide this to our fabulous director, Melissa, and she is, this is an all-female production, I think, today. I'm very proud of that. How to 3D print is, check out the library's new 3D printer. How's
Yeah.
that going?
it's going really well. Yeah, it's been really popular.
And the librarian is the
Todd
director,
will be
Todd
doing that
Fabian.
one, yes.
And how to yo-yo. Oh, that's got to be yo-yo heaven, for sure.
Yep, Dan from Yo-Yo Heaven.
I have always tried doing game. I forget it. I
Let's
mean,
just
so,
say I'm not teaching it.
Yeah, I know.
It's
So what a fun thing
It's not
to
one of
learn.
my skills. No.
Right.
But
bring your-
yes, something to learn. And
Dan-
that's so, a lot of, 6 of these, I should say, are happening in the children's room.
Right.
So right now, that's what
Right.
you're listing, the children's room program.
And there are children's room. In the children's room, there are things going on all the time, not just
all
on,
the time,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So how to design your own button. And then they have learn how to design and make your own button using the button maker. And then how to create princess hair for little girls. How fun is that?
Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
gonna be
and
really
that's
fun.
Concord Regional Technical that is right in here in the high school.
Yep, a student from the cosmetology program will be teaching that program.
I love this. Learn
Yeah.
how to have hair like Elsa and Anna.
I think that's going to pull a lot of people. in.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell your friends, get in there. Is
Yeah.
is there like a limitation of how many people can
No,
do that?
No
Just
limit.
bring your little
Yeah,
ones.
it will
and-
be a demo, so.
And how to stamp a card. So obviously this is all for in the children's room.
Crafts for the kids.
Learn how to
yes.
make them. My grandkids make cards for me all the time, so they'd be
Yeah.
all over this one.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
tell you.
and this we're using stamps, so
Mhm.
they'll look a little more professional maybe.
My sister's older than I am, and and she loves to make homemade cards.
Oh,
too.
I love using
Yeah,
stamps.
so it's not just for kids; it's for all ages.
No,
right?
exactly, yeah.
Something that families can do together.
It is a family.
And how to get
program.
started with woodworking for kids. Get them started early and with
Yeah.
a woodworking kit.
Yeah, we have a local woodworker coming
This is
in.
exciting, really great. And now we're going on to another room, I guess, right?
Yes, our
Which-
periodical room.
Periodical room, how to trace your family history with Ancestry.com.
Yes, I don't think everyone realizes that they have access, if they have a Concord Public Library card, to Ancestry.com, which is this powerful database. If you're someone who's searching your family tree, your ancestry, it's a wonderful resource. So we'll have a librarian be
That's great.
teaching everyone how to use that.
And how to digitize your family photos. I noticed that some of my parents' photos are getting faded, and so this is a really great service for families.
It is, yeah. It's very important.
That's presented by Sandy Lee, the librarian.
Yeah, one of our librarians, retired librarian.
All right, what's the surprise program? Stick around to find out.
I can't tell you.
No, you won't.
We
You
have
can't
two.
tell. Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 surprise
All right.
programs
Oh
this
my
year.
gosh.
We're
All right.
excited about that.
Okay. Now you've got my interest. See. Now, Saturday, May 20th. On this Saturday, next week. Well, if you're watching it, it's May 20th, right?
Yes.
Depending on when they're watching this. And or listening to it. Nicole Prokop, she's the Adult Services and Outreach Coordinator for the Concord Public Library, is my guest if you're just tuning in. And I'm Doris Balley from Concord TV. This is Community Conversations. All right, moving on. They have freshen up your resume for a successful job search. This is always a popular thing. And I
Yes.
think a library, a lot of people may use your services for job hunting and
Oh, definitely, yes. And we actually have someone coming in from Work Opportunities Unlimited in Concord.
that's great.
So she'll be teaching everyone how to update their resume. It's something that everyone really should do regularly. So it's a great program.
Sometimes it just makes a difference. Small little things make a difference
Exactly.
to get people to notice
Exactly.
you, right?
Yeah.
And how to tie marine knots. From the UNH Marine docents, Doug McLennan.
Yeah. So we had Doug at the library as a, he taught how to tie boating knots when we were doing Concord Reads, the Adrift book.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and everyone loved him, and they had so much fun, and he was there for an hour and a half, could have stayed longer, so he's coming back, and he'll be doing that 25-minute program.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So if you missed it with the book reads.
Yeah, or if you
address-
just want to come back and keep learning.
I got to say, I've got to stop and say we've got one more room, right, where I want to go through everything for the How-To Festival. This is not the library that people think of way back. This is like modern, relevant, exciting activities going on at the library all the time at the Concord Library.
Yeah, and we think there's a lot of fun, exciting things happening in Concord, so we're excited to be able to present that to the community.
When I first moved to Concord, I was like everyone else, there's nothing to do, but there's too many things to do now. Yeah. And one of them, free, I mean, the word free is Concord Library.
All of our programs are free.
That's amazing. All right, and now in another room, I guess, how to make jewelry, and that's from Chris Nordland, of course, of Beat It.
Yes, that's going to be great.
Right.
I'm going to be at that one.
I know. I made some earrings and a necklace over there with my granddaughter.
They have the best beads.
They do.
Yeah.
Fun. And how to use a telescope and touch a space rock. Oh, you've got to explain that. Learn how to use the library's telescope and touch a space rock while you're at it. And this is presented by Bob Veyu of the New Hampshire Astronomical Society.
Yeah. The library.
You have a space rock there that will be there?
We don't have a space rock,
but
Bob
they do.
does, or the Astronomical Society, but we do have a telescope that we check out to anyone who has a card.
I did not know that.
A powerful telescope, and we'll teach you how to use it.
So you can take, what a great idea for a party, for a themed youth party.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How to pay it forward, ideas that don't cost a thing. Get ideas for doing something nice for someone, just to be kind. Many ideas don't cost a thing. What a cool idea for a workshop. And these are 25 minutes long? And
25 minutes.
You can jump around.
Yeah,
and how to,
rapid fire.
Wow,
Learn
that's
how to
great.
do something.
Pay It Forward, of course, was part of a movie. That,
yes, yeah.
I went to a drive-up at one drive-up in Concord recently, and it was Pay It Forward Day or something.
And
I paid for the one
behind
behind me, saying how much did they pay and pay for
Right.
it. And it's nice because you don't know the reaction.
Exactly. And
it's
they'll
personal.
probably do something to pay it forward. They received that, they felt good about it, and they'll do something themselves. So
you don't think about it often, so this is good.
Yes.
We have a few more. How to plant a garden to attract pollinators. Oh my gosh, like butterflies or bees. Learn how to plant your garden so that it benefits from bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. This is presented by Elena Whitfield, the Hookset Garden Club.
Yeah. So we have these professionals coming in.
Amazing job you're doing at the library board. How to make upcycled lanterns.
Oh, this one's really fun too.
Make beautiful lanterns out of recycled mason jars and wine bottles, and that's presented by Carol Bouchard of the library staff.
Yeah. So Carol's been collecting bottles around her desk for some time now for this program, and it actually looks really beautiful just with the bottles, but she'll be teaching people how to make them into lanterns. So
that's great. Right. And the final one, how to give a makeup makeover. Oh, I think I need to go to that one. Get some professional tips and tricks for applying makeup, presented by Lily Laura of Concord Regional Technical Center's cosmetology program again.
Yeah.
So again, this is happening Saturday, the How-To Festival at the Concord Library, Saturday, May 20th. And if for some reason you do not know where the library is, it's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Just hop in the classes. And if you're in a class and it may not be what you thought it might be, you can kind of leave and go to another one.
Yeah. It's difficult because we have
so many.
Exactly. We have 6 going on at the same time. So to choose is difficult, but yeah, you can pop in and out.
That's great. So what is most exciting for you, Nicole? You're going to be there that day, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for all of them. It's going to be tough.
Are there any here that you are allowed to go to? I mean, you're busy making sure everything goes smoothly.
Oh
but
yeah.
the
No,
staff,
I'll
can you go to some of them?
Oh,
I
yes.
hope so,
Yes,
right.
staff will definitely be attending some of them, and as you mentioned, some of our staff are leading them. So I'll be popping into all of.
Great.
I'm really excited for the food program.
You're doing an amazing job. All of you are doing there. The food program, especially.
How to make healthy snacks. Yeah.
I know. Well, you look like you don't need it, but certainly.
I always
Maybe-
need a snack,
Yeah.
regardless of it,
You're
whether it's healthy.
You're talking my language now. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about some quick items, and then I want to go to the Zinio for libraries. But needle felting 101, Wednesday, May 24th. What exactly is needle felting?
So
And,
needle felting is a craft that involves felt, different colors of felt, and a needle, and you essentially shape the felt using the needle into an object. And we started offering needle felting in December, I think, or November. It was around the holidays, and it was so popular that we did another workshop. And so we've decided to make it a bi-monthly thing. So we'll have a pre-registration to make sure we have enough materials for everyone. And next Wednesday, we'll be felting rabbits.
So May 24th, okay, so that's the day, and you'll be doing little rabbits. There's tiny little mini rabbits, and then there's little bigger rabbits.
Depending on your skill level.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's open to everyone.
Cute. Right,
Yeah.
it's adorable. So all this can be seen on the website?
On the website, on our Facebook
Facebook
Twitter,
page, it's on our
Instagram.
bulletin board. If you want to wait for that to happen when you're watching Channel 22
Yeah.
or Government
That
Channel
works too,
17, yes. And also, we might have it here, but if not, there's a few places you can go see it. And the library website is on Concord.com.
Yeah, so it might be easier to remember www.ConcordPublicLibrary.net.
Oh, okay. There are different ways you can get to it.
You can get to it if you just Google
I
Concord,
just Google
New Hampshire
Concord Public Library
It's the first
and
hit.
How To Festival.
Yeah,
You
people
can get
find
there.
things differently now.
It's
so,
true. It's
yeah,
true. But
we're findable.
and Facebook, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram.
Yes.
So if people want to go
Yes.
keep in touch with what's happening.
Exactly, we're posting constantly. We also have
great.
an email newsletter that
Oh,
people can
how do you
sign
sign
up
up
for.
for that on the website or?
Actually, right now it's just at the library.
Oh, okay.
But
All right. Right.
yeah.
Zinio, ZINIO for libraries. Talk to us about that. That's pretty
So this
exciting.
is very
Yeah.
exciting. This is our new digital magazine service that we're offering anyone with a Concord Public Library card. It's very easy to set up an account. You go to the Zinio link that you'll find on our website, use your library card number, and sign up. And what it is essentially it's digital magazines, and there are 55 different titles, very popular magazines. There's actually a Zinio app that you can download on any device.
Is there a cost for that?
It's free, completely free. Yeah.
That word free.
I know.
Right.
So, Country Living, Wired, we have children's magazines like Highlights,
Right.
National Geographic, Macworld, PC World.
So
Just-
art, automotive, entertainment, home, lifestyle, and men's magazines.
Yeah, like
and you can
almost
check out
every
back
magazine
issues.
you can think of.
Right?
You can check out back issues. There's no holds. So if you and I wanted to read the same magazine, we can. You never have to return them. You can if you want, but you
And
just
keep them
can't-
as long as you want.
Exactly.
Right?
They just stay on your tablet. The app is really, really easy to use, and it feels like you're just flipping through a magazine. So
So ConcordPublicLibrary.net, and Zinio is for libraries, and it's free, and you can tell your friends and family about it, and if you see something, if you start using it, you can, on social media, share that information.
yes,
and-
yep, it's definitely interactive with social
It's
media.
one other thing, we only have a few minutes left, can you believe it? But there's a very interesting event for the historical history buffs, Cemetery Walk and Talk, Thursday, June 1st from 6 to 7:30 p.m. That's Jill McDaniel of the Parks and Recreation Department. Cemetery Office will explain how to access the City of Concord's cemetery records, and then they'll walk to Old North Cemetery to see some gravestones in person.
Yes.
And there's a rain date of Thursday, June 8th, so that is also on the Concord Public Library Foundation, I think, is part of that? Or
Yes, most
Yep.
of our programming is supported by the foundation, so we're very lucky to have them.
I
They
know.
allow us
That's a good question for answer for people to know. How is that a lot of this is funded?
Yes, a lot
And-
of it is through fundraising by the foundation.
That's great. So if they want to make a donation, they can go check
Yes,
to it. Right.
they have their own website.
So Nicole, final words about the Concord Public Library?
Let's see. There was one more item I wanted to talk
Okay.
about really quickly.
Do it.
So we have our Music on the Lawn
That's
series
right.
coming up.
Yes.
I think this will be the 3rd year. So we'll have a concert in June, July, and August. And I'll have more information next time you
All
and I
right, so-
talk. But we have the bands lined up. And I'll say that our first band is the April Cushman Band. They're a country band, local country band, and pretty well known, a lot of fans. So we'll have April Cushman, and we'll also have a couple of different food vendors, food trucks, and we close down Prince Street and have a concert, and it's really fun. So
That's
fingers
great.
crossed for good weather.
So fall in love with your Concord Public Library.
Yes,
and
please do.
and Concord, all over again. And if you've never used it, I say hooray for what you're doing, Nicole Prokop and the staff at Concord
Yes.
Public Library with Adult Services and Outreach Coordinator. Hope to see some of the people at the How To Festival on May 20th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And we
just,
we'll start off the day with coffee and snacks. So
coffee and
Sometimes
snacks.
that's just
You
the best
had
way.
me at snacks, I'll tell you.
Right?
So thank you so
Local.
much for joining me again once
thank you
a
for
month.
having me. It was fun.
We love it. And again, this is Community Conversations. We are a program produced by Concord Community Television, and we are also a podcast, so you can listen or you can watch this program on demand. YourConcordTV.org. I'm Doris Ballard, and your host. And again, thank you, Nicole Prokop of the Concord Public Library. See you at the library. Bye now.
You're watching Community Conversations, a Concord TV production.